What's up, survivors? Soul Survivor here, and today we are finally doing it. Finally, going to do a series on Dragon Age Origins, my favorite game in the world. And I've tried this before, but it didn't work out. It wasn't getting very many views, but I'm gonna do it anyway, whether it gets views or not, because I just want to. Notice I didn't worry about the views as much as I usually do.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
And that is the starting cutscene. And now we're tasked with creating our character, which I've already been deciding in the cutscene that I want a male elf, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted it to be a mage or a rogue. I just couldn't decide yet. But I'm thinking let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's go with Yeah, alright, let's go with the mage. There's more like side stuff that we can do with the mage.
Greetings.
It is gone!
I must try another tactic. How do you do?
Damn, lost the spell! This is not good. Scoot!
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working!
Greetings. I cannot cast it!
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I lost the spell! Greetings. Oh, my spell! My weapon does nothing. You're in my way.
Charmed, I'm sure.
It didn't work!
Greetings. Blast it! I have lost the spell. It is unharmed. Excuse me.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack! Move aside.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is
I understand.
lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
And here we are. Set into the Fade to go and complete the heroine. If you want a backstory for the character, I named him Alum off of kind of a dedication to the very first character when I'd beaten the game for the first time, Alum. Something happened with the name. For reason.
On.
It
Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Excellent!
But that's the one that I finished the game with, that I have my first memories of the game with, so. Column it is. As for a backstory,
As you wish.
that is different. As I said, it took me from a young age from my parents, so it doesn't leave a whole lot of time to work with. So, say about the age of 13, maybe 14, 15, I was taken from, or Alan was taken from his
Someone
Dalish,
else thrown to
tribe,
the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever.
clan,
It isn't right that they
as they
do
call it.
this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone. But they keep doing it,
No,
don't they? We get treated like rabid dogs, and we let them get away with it. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
You took
It's
that
fuzzy, that time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
Well, shit, how long do I have exactly?
I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know how long.
I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
anything can die. I doubt it's as simple
You would
as
be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here, other spirits. They will tell you more, maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Alright, so sorry about
Dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless
Anyway.
you're ready to fight.
that. Backstory. I was taken from my Dalish clan when I was about 14, 15. And while I was there, I was being, brought up to be the keeper, as all Dalish elves who have magic do. They're all keepers. The clan stayed in one place for too long, and so then came some Templars. Well, first guards, then Templars. Once they knew that we were there, taking Alum and, well, leaving all of his family distraught. But that's about it. Then once he got here to the circle, he met his good buddy Jowan. We haven't met him yet. But we met our good buddy Jowan, and we were friends for a while. Pretty good while. Let me go back and see if I missed a route real quick. They probably did. Okay. That's pretty much the backstory. Alum and Jowan were good friends for a long time, and they just got up to a lot of trouble together. As you know, this is the harrowing for Alum, but sadly Jowan has not had his yet.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Alright.
As you wish. Right. Excellent!
Got it. But yeah, that's the backstory. I've been a big fan of Dragon Age.
On it. Right. As you wish. Let's get started. On it. Right.
There you go. Get out of here.
Gotcha!
Palpatine. Some too. Get out of here, boy.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here.
Right.
Not the one hunting. Still.
But I know this game is old. And
Look at this mess! I love it!
I hope you all can look past it and see the amazing game that I fell in love with a long time ago.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
Scraps, huh? kind of spirit
It's
are
a
you?
demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
I'll go ahead and ask this, but I already know the answer to it. Why you call yourself Sloth?
I am
Why
a spirit
why are you
of
called that?
sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Basically, what he means by that is he's a sloth demon. Sloth demons tend to use their abilities to make their, well, the strong ones anyway, make their victims fall asleep, and they grant them their greatest wishes and keep them in the Fade so that way they can feed on their life force. This one, we've caught him at a good time though, because sloth demons are also very lazy normally. So unless you catch him hungry, then he's not that big a deal. Just gonna just lounge around. I don't appreciate being called annoying.
Leave me be. You and your ilk are irritating to no end. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I am disinclined to begin such a struggle. Do not anger me. My inclinations can change.
I need help defeating the demon here.
Even if I were willing to help, mortal, what would you have me do? Fight the demon for you? He and I have no quarrel, and I am quite comfortable where I am. Thank you.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Don't be a fucking coward. Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears.
I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You can't just suggest something and then change your mind.
I can't. You have so much to learn about the Fade, little mortal.
I just wants to learn, so teach
You
him.
wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Riddles? Are you joking? I accept your challenge, Sloth.
This gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
You are a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
You are talking about my...
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Why, you are a dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction.
Alright, hold up. I'm just gonna say this. I have played this game. I've made several playthroughs in this game. You're not watching a playthrough if somebody does not know what they're doing. I have spent a lot of time on this game. This is gonna be a fun series for me especially, but hopefully it will be for you too.
So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Alright. Matt as a demon. Pretty chill dude. And he taught Mouse how to be a bear. But yeah, I've played this game a lot.
You're getting sloppy!
Another spirit this way. It never seemed
Here's the great weapons.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
I agree, but I didn't have a choice.
Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
What kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
Did you create all these weapons? They look great.
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, Mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Would one of those weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
I agree to your deal.
As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you. Are these rules understood?
Yes, I understand.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
I sense something drawing near.
Continue.
As with.
I'm sick of hiding!
Have it on normal.
Enough.
So there's no friendly fire.
Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Thank you.
May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
And you. Alright. And that's all we need to confront the demon now. So let's do this and get the hell out of the fade. This will be the first time we come in here.
And there is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
If I lose, the Templars will still...
They are welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
As you wish. Right. Let's get started.
Take your fear, mortal!
Let's get started. As you wish.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Just gonna get a bit of a drink here. The ones who betrayed before me, what were their names?
They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade. And the Templars killing me, like they tried with you.
So what is it you think
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
What do you guys think? You know what? Let's just be a savage.
No. It must be your choice. Quickly now. The Templars are going to kill you. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
They're right about something.
They know nothing. Dipping children in the Fade to tease, repeating Maker like it means something. I hate those mortals so much. I mean, we're all mortal, but the Templars...
Maybe they are right about you. Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
There's the harrowing done, guys.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Jowan?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right.
What's going on?
They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like? There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved. I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint, and I'll stop asking, I promise.
Okay. I'll tell you what, it doesn't lead this conversation. I had to enter the
Really?
Fade.
That's it?
And I had to defend myself from a demon.
That makes sense. They want to see if you can resist a demon and stop yourself from becoming an abomination. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing. I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Doesn't everyone go through
The
a
tranquil
harrowing?
never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
Go ahead and ask this for you guys. What's the rite of tranquility?
You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
What did they do
He's
to
been
him?
made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions. Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
Oh, why didn't you just say that before? I should go ahead and talk
You
to
better
him.
not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Did you hear anything? Is your...
Alright, so we got a level up.
all right? Is he awake?
We're now level 2. These are the specialization classes that you can get. Once you hit every 7 levels, you get a point, and you can put the point toward one of these, either shapeshifter, spirit healer, arcane warrior, or blood mage. Any of these you can put points to, and these aren't the same as these points. So I can put in, if I have a point up here and 3 points down here, I can put in all my points here and it won't spend any of the points up there. They're completely different. Right, do that. Okay. I need 28 magic. Okay. Is this rock armor? Actually, I'm gonna start with this tree now. Alright.
Why do you care?
There we go.
Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
I'll be terrified when my time comes.
This is the
what?
circle.
I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in... Why would anyone do
It's kinda
something so
cool.
stupid? That's a death sentence.
I kind of like the look of the circle and all the lore here. There is a lot of lore here in the circle. A lot. You can read just from bookshelves like this. Even though this one has a blank vial in it. You can read books. There's like letters all over the place.
with your will. Keep
Watch
the
this,
flames
it's cool.
steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... Nope, no. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
Okay.
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
A little bit of cool lore here.
I hear Irving's waiting to give you your mage robes.
Concentrate. Hold the
Talking
shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Consume you. Is that what you want?
The audio is kind of messing up a little bit.
Whatever I throw at you. Again.
That's pretty good. Okay. Here we are in this area here. I'm pretty sure I need to go upstairs. Because we're in the apprentice quarters now, we need to go up toward the second floor, which is the mage's quarters. Alright. Here is the church area. There's a bit of lore here. I'll bring up all the lore here so you guys can read it. There you go. And alright. This is just like tips. There you go. Those of you who paused and read, that's a bit of lore and whatnot for you.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry's supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
If it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Alright, what's up, man? Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
would like to
With the
defend
Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle. They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi. You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
What happens now?
Patience, child. You have been through an ordeal. Let us not rush things. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours. Impetuousness is ever the province of youth, I see.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I'd like to talk to
Yes?
you a little more.
What about?
Have there been any darkspawn?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
What is a
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
I thought the darkspawn were destroyed in the last
We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Why were Gregor and Irving arguing?
It is
about
not
the
my
war?
place to comment.
Please, I'd like to
Gregor
know.
serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry? He is a good man.
Gregor.
I respect the strength of his convictions. Yes, let's.
Okay, so I tried to get as much information from him as I can there. I actually missed a bit of dialogue where it asks about the Grey Wardens and whatnot, but I missed that. I didn't see it until after I chose the option. So I'm sorry about that. But Grey Wardens, it talked a bit about them in the starting sequence. But they're basically underappreciative people who fought the Darkspawn just for...
Thank you for escorting me.
Just to try and save everyone. They're basically the heroes, an order of heroes.
Is there something else I can do for you?
But here lately, people haven't really been, they haven't been needed, and people aren't treating them the way they used to. As heroes, they're kind of slowly fading away. But the order is still there and strong. Have you ever seen someone use blood
Once,
magic?
in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens, I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows. It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in two.
No, that I've never heard before.
It is something to consider, certainly.
I'm not gonna say blood magic is good or bad. That might impact something here. Can you tell me more about the Grey Wardens and the
Certainly.
Darkspawn?
I am intimately familiar with these subjects, after all.
Have there been many Darkspawn
A horde has
attacks?
formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde. Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of a horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face. Yes, Perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right. Yes, we can hope. And pray.
Okay. So I need to move this along.
I'm glad I caught up
so
to
I don't make it too
you. Are
long.
you done talking with Irving? Does it really matter? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are you whispering? This looks very suspicious.
Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowan. Is everything
I've been
alright?
troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
Alright,
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Did you really bring me here just to talk about your
I wish that was
affair?
the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
That sounds terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Wait, how did you find out
I
about
saw the
this?
document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do this
There's
to you?
a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
And are they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
You have my word, Lily. I promise I'll help
Thank
you.
you. We will never forget this.
So what do you intend
I
to
can get
do?
us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
But if it's a
We
magical
have no
door,
choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
So that's what I'm needed for then. Alright. I'll go to the stockroom and get the rod.
We should stay here. One mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate. Good luck. Our
Good
prayers
idea.
go with you.
This is where they decided to talk? At the church? Not very bright. But now I need to go over here into the stockroom.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need I need the rod for my research on burning things.
Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
Alright, I'll be back for
Thank
it
you.
then. Okay, so now we have to go. There's a few options we have here. We can go back to Irving and let him know what's going on with Jalen and Lily, or we can go to this woman. And this woman, well,
Yes?
let's talk to her. Let's see. Can you sign
Rod of
this
fire?
form for me?
No, I'm not signing this. I don't know what you need it for, and I barely know you. Ask someone else. Senior Enchanter, Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want? That leads to the Circle's
Door over
cavern
there.
storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this.
Can I look inside
No,
the cave?
I can't let anyone in there just now.
Okay, why not?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Safe. Aren't the Circle's stores meant to be
Yes,
used?
but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
So, why are you out here and not in there?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to Senior Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
If you sign this form, I'll deal with the
your
spiders.
form for the Rod of Fire. Yes, I could do that, if you clear out the infestation.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Be right back.
Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
That wasn't so bad.
Alright. Let's get this bit done.
Let's get started. As you wish. Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On.
Try that. These webs, they're like, they stun you.
As you wish. Let's get started. Show me what you've got! I am unable to do that.
Just getting destroyed.
On it. On it. As you wish. Excellent! This should be easy enough.
Okay, so the lightning thing, definitely more health damage. That kills me. Just like that. I'm gonna steal some of this stuff from the storeroom. Cause why not? Might need to get cleaning out job.
Right. Let's get started.
I didn't take damage, I was stunned. Okay then.
This should be easy.
I'm just gonna
Let's get started. On. You never had a chance.
You double teaming me, boy. Think you can try me? But I've been a big fan of Dragon Age and games.
As you wish.
Like I said, I've been playing it for many years. And this is my favorite out of the three, which I plan to do a full series on the first two. I might do a full series on the third one. I haven't actually finished the third one yet. I don't really like the third one that much. When it comes to comparing them to this one and the second one, which a lot of people say the second one is the bad one out of the three, but the second one's so annoying with how needy it is for you to do all the side quests. And like, not even just all the side quests, like all the side quests, like freaking collectibles, like there's all kind of shit you gotta do before you can keep doing the main missions. And it's really annoying, and it's just, I don't think that games should make you do side quests. Especially when they don't make the freaking side quests interesting at all. It's just all freaking fetch quests. Just one after the other, fetch quest. Go here. Maybe get to do some killing to get some XP. Get this. Come back. Give it to this person. Talk to that person for like 20 minutes. Which, I mean, that's always been part of Dragon Age games and doesn't really bother me that much. But like, it's just the same. It's just the same stuff, man. And I mean, it's just annoying. I do like the game. The combat is way better. The graphics is way better. Some of the characters I like in Inquisition. I like some of the characters. They're pretty cool. I like the Tevinter guy, if you know who I'm talking about. If either of you have played the third game. I forget what his name is, but he looks like a freaking evil villain. But he's never betrayed me, so I'm pretty sure he's a good guy. I like him. He's really funny and he's like satirical. I think that's the right word, satirical. But he's just a funny guy. I think I've cleared out all the spiders, so I'm gonna start heading back now then. But yeah, I like him. I kinda like Iron Bull. He's pretty cool. I like the normal characters like Liliana and Victor.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
No, Varric. That's it, Varric. I've dealt with your
wonderful.
infestation.
You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign? Right. There you go.
Here.
How's that?
Just keep the spiders away in the future.
Oh,
right?
I will. Thank you again.
Alright. But yeah, Iron Bull is pretty cool. I wish I could have done more with the other characters from the other games. Like like Liliana from the first one. And, you know, just the original cast. But it's alright.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items.
I really like the war
My
room
name is Owain.
and, like, the war
How
table.
may I
That's
assist
really
you?
Cool. I like how they did that. In 3.
Everything looks to be in order.
Sign for the
Here is the
fire.
rod you requested.
Alright, dope. Appreciate it, man. Now all I gotta do is bring this rod back to the fools hiding out in the church here. And give it to them so they can go off a loop.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Alright. I have the
That was
rod of
quick.
fire.
To the repository then. Freedom
It took
awaits.
like freaking 10 minutes. Well, not like 5 minutes. Alright, come on, you two. You little birds. I love how as soon as I meet her, I can just call her a fat pig, like just immediately. I haven't mentioned that before, but that's pretty cool. I did like that. Nice little, ad. I'll be ending the live stream once we get done with the origin story here. Alright, hold on. Now then, gotta find out how to get to the basement, because I don't remember. Pretty sure it's this way somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Alright. But yeah, I like 3 in a lot of ways, but there's just some ways that it really drives me up a wall.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
Alright.
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
Since you have the password, can't Javelin help you?
The ward
enter?
only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing.
Okay. I'm not gonna question that because fucking magic. So,
Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault.
He wasn't
We have
suspicious
chatted
of
on
you at
many
all?
occasions. I believe he trusts me. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay. There we go.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
You use the rod on the locks, but nothing.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
Dude, there's another door like right there.
I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Yeah. Do we have a choice at
No.
this point?
I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Hey, well, let's go
Let's
then.
hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far. What was that?
I don't like this.
How's that?
The Maker is with us!
You started this!
Hey, down. Let me check inventory here. It's a dagger. Fade Striders. Oof, nope. There we go. No reason to give them anything.
I thought I saw
because
something.
Just lose what is I keep taking a potion instead of hitting the Y ability. Or the RT and Y. Oh, we've killed like 2 people now, so there's definitely no going back. There's all kind of loot going around in this game, so you're always rewarded for looking around. Though I probably don't do it enough.
As you wish. This should be easy. You never had a chance.
Dropping those. Well, I just haven't dropped anything yet.
Stop, you can do better than that.
The Maker is with us!
This should be easy enough.
If that's what you want!
We have to get out of here. These things are not of the
Oh, and they say maker.
Watch for the
but
beast.
It means God.
On. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
It's basically the same thing as God here, but drastically different stuff.
Let's get started.
I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I'll do my best. Now we fight. Hurry!
I'm more dangerous than I look! On it. Right away.
Your order?
There we go.
Enemies
Doesn't want my
approaching.
health.
This should be easy enough. You never had a chance.
This is the way it has to be!
On. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right, on.
Right away.
Nice. Oh, we gotta level up here. Gonna concentrate mana and such for right now. Grab that. And still not enough of that. Let's grab the rock armor here.
Got it.
Watch out!
Right.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for this!
This should be easy enough.
Why can't this be easier?
Oh man, they have not been kind of people in there.
Who wants their hair on fire?
This should be easy enough.
If it's a fight you want,
Let's get started.
destroy you!
Wow, I was getting pretty close to death there.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
This is the room. Yep. Let's grab this. Just gonna look around for any lootables.
There's something odd about that statue. Yes, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Teventa statue! Don't listen to it. The Teventa lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
How do they do this? Is she still alive?
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
I think we should,
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
I'm curious, can I?
Ready.
There are some parts in the game where you'll destroy something or you'll pick up something, and it'll cause a reaction. And I was saying, where maybe a demon or something will jump you, and you'll get a special reward for taking out the demon and whatnot. I was wondering if that would do the same. That'd have been cool if that was the case.
What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Teventa artifacts in storage?
It's the world's first.
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating. I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber.
Maybe. I suppose we could amplify the rod's
See where the mortar might
power.
be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look. It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way.
Alright, John, move the bookcase.
I can't do it on my own. You have to help me. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
That would be this.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Here's the crazy thing part about this. There's actually stairs here, as if there was a.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
I said something drawing near. Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get started.
We must find Jowan's phylactery.
Nope. That's the way back. Right here.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I expected a larger room and many more phylacteries.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Okay. But head back out this door here. Wait. So I know when we head out that door, it starts a cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Nah, for the sake of the video, I ain't gonna. Okay, no, it doesn't. Cool. Good thing I didn't do it then. So I was thinking, I'm pretty sure once I press A on the door, it starts a cutscene, which we're about to see when we went and press A on this door. I was wondering if I was going around it, I could skip the cutscene or something, and see what happened, but nah. I'm just gonna continue this bit, get this bit over with.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have.
So what you said was true, Irving. An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You are right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
The first enchanter does what he can for to protect
Enough!
us, Jowan.
As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker, blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, blood mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
We couldn't have gotten far. I mean, like, not to mention you have a guard freaking guarding the boat, or you should. So this is on a lake. I'm sure you can get him back pretty easily.
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily didn't know Jowan was a
You've been a
blood
friend,
mage.
but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Persuade, lie. No, I haven't.
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Jowan is the one you want, not me.
You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted the Malefica and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
He is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished.
If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go and fight for Ferelden.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
A blood mage escapes, and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter. Yes.
So I'm
Be
to be a
proud,
Grey
child.
Warden.
You are luckier than you know.
Thank you for everything, First
Come.
Enchanter.
Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Alan, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Well, I'll do my best, of course. I mean, that's why
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll see.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well for
I'm not
us.
even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very concerned.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
One second, guys. And maybe we should.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
guys, and with that, we end it off here. We finished the story, and now next episode we'll be going through Ostagar. That's also going to be a pretty long one, so hopefully not as long as this one, but it'll be a decent sized one. I might make it a two-parter, but I usually make the second one a good length like the first. But if you enjoyed this, I know the quality of the visuals isn't great, and everything, but I still hope that you guys enjoy watching it and enjoy going on this adventure with me. Until then, have a great day, guys. I'll see you. Soul Survivor signing out.